Hey everybody, Mrs. Bianchi. We're looking at number 9. Jericho takes 3 tests in 1 month. The number of correct answers and the total number of questions on each test are shown in the table. Put the tests in order from least percent of questions correct to the greatest percent of questions correct. So what I've done here is I just have each test listed here, and we're going to write the fraction first. Now, to figure out the percent correct, you need to figure out the ratio of correct to total questions. So let's look at science. Science, we have 36 out of 40. 36 out of 40. And remember, percent is some number out of 100. For history, we have 23 out of 25 correct. 23 out of 25 correct. And percent is some number out of 100. For math, we have 44 out of 50 correct. 44 out of 50. And we want to know what is that out of 100. All right, so let's look at reducing this, because 40 is not exactly compatible with 100. But if we reduce it, then we're going to be able to work with it. If we divide by 4, here we're going to get a 9. And if we divide by 4 here, we're going to get 10. So it's a 9 to 10 ratio. Now, as it turns out, 10 is compatible with this. And you would ask yourself, what's the factor that we could multiply? 10 times 10 would equal this. So we just have to do 36 times, or I'm sorry, 9 times 10 to get the answer. 9 times 10 would be 90. So 90 over 100 converts to 90%. So science is 90%. I'll write it over here. History. 25 is a factor of 100, so let's take advantage of that. The other factor is times 4. And we have to find what 23 times 4 is. Let's do that on the bottom here. 23 times 4. Here we get the 12. Here we get 8, and the one more is 9. So that's 92 over 100, or 92%. Let's write it over here. Now you're going to finish up for math. 50 is a factor of 100. 50 times 2 would be 100. Find what 44 times 2 is. Write that number down as a percent. And then now that you have all the numbers, because you're going to do that on your own and get the percent, they want you to put them in order from least percent to greatest percent. Now, I didn't figure this out, but you're going to figure it out. If it happens to be lower than science, then you're going to choose science as the least percent. So whatever has the lowest number, check that box first. So is that science, history, or math? And then whatever's in the middle, check that subject as being number 2. And whichever one has the greatest percent, you're going to check that box as being number 3, is the greatest. All right, good luck finishing that up.